how's this for a beauty, Star Wars fans? And the problem is with doing a lot of Star Wars videos, is I'm sure there's a lot of collectors out there who have got a collection far beyond anything I've got. But I'm quite happy building my collection up. Quite happy finding new things. I'm quite happy finding things that I bought years ago that I've forgotten I owned. And this set is one of them. This was the first time, because it says so on the sticker, that the Star Wars trilogy, the classic trilogy, was released on DVD. So obviously previous years we've had countless releases of VHS sets. I did used to own the Executor set, which was amazing, and unfortunately that's been lost over the years. I really wish I still had that set to show off, but this first time on DVD was a big thing for Star Wars because this 2004, so DVD was just sort of invading everybody's households, including mine, and everybody wanted the Star Wars trilogy. And so this set came out. So what we have here, nice little cardboard sleeve with the art on the back there. And then inside we get the 4 discs. 4 discs, you may ask? Yes, there are 4 discs, you may ask. Another cardboard sleeve there. There we go. It's a nice little tagline. I wonder if that ever took off. So then what we get, in the wrong order, of course, because I've been shuffling around with them, we do get Star Wars New Hope, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars Return of the Jedi, and Star Wars Trilogy bonus material. Now, one of my bugbears about the countless releases of Star Wars over the years is there really isn't a definitive one that has everything. I guess that would probably be a huge, big, fat box set that would cost a fortune, but this is why a lot of collectors have to have multiple editions of the Star Wars movies, because the extras are different on a lot of them. Now on this 4th disc, it has, which is possibly one of the best Star Wars documentaries out there. I don't want to say the best, but I'll say it's one of the best. It's Empire of Dreams, which is 150 minutes, so 2.5 hours. Sounds really hefty, doesn't it? And it kind of is, 2 hours and 30 minutes. But that doesn't even touch the surface of what there is out there with Star Wars. But if you haven't seen Empire of Dreams, it is a really, really good documentary. It is pretty much the bones of this disc. We also get a nice little booklet in here, which has the rundown of what you actually get on this disc, other than Empire of Dreams. So one of the featurettes that you get is the birth of the lightsaber, which runs for about 15 minutes. It's pretty self-explanatory. It tells you all about the lightsabers. The next one you get, the characters of Star Wars. This runs for 19 minutes. So we're already into the 3-hour mark for the featurettes. There is The Force is With Them, the Legacy of Star Wars featurettes. That runs for 13 minutes. And then we get some of these little ones, which I haven't actually watched. Let me check. So, according to my Force Powers, we get Episode 3, Behind the Scenes Preview, The Return of Darth Vader, which is 9 minutes this runs for. I am cheating. I do have information off to my left-hand side with these running times. Star Wars Battlefront trailer. Wow. That proves how old this set is. It's a trailer. Xbox demo for Battlefront. Star Wars Episode 3, Making the Game, which I do believe runs for 6 minutes. We get some trailers, TV spots. So the trailers and stuff we get are for Star Wars Empire Jedi. Photo galleries. Nobody's lacking in Star Wars behind the scenes photos, posters and print campaign, and DVD ROM content. But the best thing about the bonus disc is the Empire of Dreams, which is a really good documentary. Single disc, there we go. That's how pretty that looks. Comes out, nothing fancy behind there. And then we get the movies. Now obviously these are not the theatrical versions. The theatrical versions do exist on DVD, though. I see a lot of people saying, when are they going to release them? I want to know the answer to that too. but you know, they have been released, and I'm going to be putting together another video in the next few days or whatever for this newly opened Star Wars channel, where I'm going to start filling it up with lots and lots of Star Wars content, commentaries, discussions. Anybody who's watching this Star Wars channel already, or who hasn't watched all the content, there are some Q&A panels that I've done with cast members from the Star Wars films, so do check out some of the other content on there. What we get in here, we get a single disc, a little bit of artwork on there, and the usual chapter headings. So it's do you know what, I quite like the artwork. It's kind of weird and unusual, but weird and unusual in the Star Wars world is not a bad thing. So extras wise on these actual movies, they are few and far between. We do get the films, THX remastered, widescreen. Now each of these also has a commentary on it. It is a commentary that's been on quite a few different releases as well. The commentaries are standard right across the three films, and you get George Lucas, Carrie Fisher, Ben Burtt, who's the sound designer, and Dennis Muren, the special effects guy. These are commentaries that are available on various re-releases, so if you're looking to just collect all the unique commentaries, maybe this isn't the set for you, unless obviously you want Empire of Dreams on that. So that's the set. It is the first time on DVD, so that was a pretty exciting time. I can't remember how much I paid for this set way back when. It wasn't crazy expensive, but considering this set is now 20 years old, I think it's, you know, it's a little bit dog-eared in places, but I think it stood the test of time, just like the Star Wars trilogy of films themselves. So do you own this set? I'm guessing if you're a Star Wars fan, you own the films on some sort of format, probably a Blu-ray or digital or whatever it is. It's just nice to know, even though these aren't the theatrical versions, that these are the less than tampered with versions. So we still have Sebastian at the end. He hasn't been replaced by Hayden. And it's just something beautiful about this set. It is one of my favorite sets. Is it one of your favorite sets? I don't know. So for Star Wars fans, if you're watching this video, the Star Wars Unofficial Cantina, which I've called the channel at this moment in time, it is going to house a lot of content that I do discover, that I do create, and I want to build up a nice Star Wars community. So you're not going to see any real toxic fandom stuff on here. You may see some conversations and some podcasts and stuff where we do critique Star Wars and the way it's headed, but you're certainly not going to see an onslaught of toxic fandom. So if you're a nice Star Wars fan and you like the movies, you don't necessarily have to think they're the best things ever, but if you like them and you want to hang out with fellow Star Wars nice nerds like me, then I would love you to subscribe to the channel. Generally, I don't ask people to subscribe because I trust you all. If you like it, you would subscribe anyway, but apparently asking people to subscribe does work. So hopefully people are watching this all the way across the galaxy, and you'll hit that nice subscribe button and make me and the rest of us Star Wars fans super happy. So take care, may the Force be with you, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day, night, morning, evening, whatever.